Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you.
We really do want to thank you.
We want to thank you for so many things.
That's a big word.
The support.
Yes.
The manifestation in which you post upon us. You know, we're reading all the millions of comments.
Millions, I mean.
Every one of them, other than one that Kane put in there, is positive.
So,
but we're going to address that. You say,
today,
well, where is Kane?
Well,
he's grounded right now.
You know.
He's hanging out with one of his, what they call boyfriends.
No biggie. No biggie.
Well, that being said, thank you for tuning in to Just a Real Good Time. Where we're going to have...
just a real good time.
That's what we do here. Now, I know you're thinking to yourself right now, well, they do this every week.
Yeah. Yeah, we do, because that's all we do.
Because each and every week, we get better in each and every week.
He said it best.
I couldn't have said it any better.
No, you couldn't have.
If I'd have wrote it down, I couldn't have said it any better.
No, you could have not.
With that right there being said, I'm your host, Old Griffin.
As always.
You can call me Big Dictionary if you want to. Don't matter to me. You look over there, you say, is that Johnny Cash over there? No.
No.
They said, well, who's that boy dressing all that black? You talking about Mr. Etta over there? Like Beretta?
A.K.A.
Like Gage Rietta?
Your ass.
A.K.A. we talking about y'all's ass.
Okay.
Alright? Gage, we've done the introduction. This is called Moving On.
Moving on. And that's big for some of these people. You know,
a lot of y'all listening
they don't
need
move
to
on,
try to move on.
You know what I mean?
You have been in a relationship now, you know, and I heard this on Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Okay.
All right. They said something along the lines of, some of y'all are not being faithful to your woman over 10%. All right, you like 90% of her. Some of y'all are going to break up with a woman and 10% of her you don't like. Wow. 90%.
Wow.
Now think about it in reverse. Some of them are staying with a woman over at 10%. And I'll let you guess what 10% is. Alright? 1%'s cooking, the other 9.
Okay.
But think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's deep. Alright, they talking about if you're in, it don't matter. You're in a relationship. You're in a work environment. You're in a, name something else.
In a hotel room.
You're in a hotel room.
You know what I mean?
You're in an Emancipation Proclamation. It don't matter.
It does not matter.
Sometimes it's time to move on. And look, you don't have to move on once you're going downhill.
Right.
I want to bring up 2 different scenarios.
And see, I'm going to bring this up.
Go ahead.
See, I'm trying to move on.
Uh-huh.
But for you guys, you may have to pause for just a second because we may be having some technical difficulties.
All right.
Is that thing recording?
See, now I got to whip your ass. just in case his ass.
Anyways.
You say, what happened? We got EMP'd.
I mean,
we back
Jesus,
now.
yo. Give us a break. We're still in this first month.
We're setting it up. Like I was saying before.
Get back on that
I'm going to
subject.
give y'all 2 scenarios of what I call quitting while you're ahead.
Y'all take it easy on him now. He's trying to get this out. Take it easy.
The Rick and Bubba Show.
Now you see, you shouldn't even said that. You shouldn't even said that now.
I know I bring it up every week, but it is.
Thank you, Rick and Bubba.
Call Peck's Funeral Home because it's all over come January. Okay? That's one example.
Man.
Here's my second example.
Uh-huh.
Nickety Saban beat Georgia in that SEC championship.
Well.
You remember that, don't you?
But, yeah, I do.
The last game don't mean as much because we've whipped that ass before. So those 2 scenarios,
Too easy.
quit while they's ahead.
Yeah.
And look, you say, well, I can't do it, I'm so used to this lifestyle, this, and this. Look at Nick Saban now. Do you think that he's fallen off? We see him every Saturday. Alabama has a one, maybe even 2 bye weeks that we wouldn't see him on a Saturday.
Yeah.
We see him every Saturday.
Every one of them. Every one of them.
And he stepped up to the challenge.
He did. Just like you guys.
You can do it.
Up to the challenge to watch this video.
Now, I want to transition from what I just said into a pre-congratulations. And we don't want to be premature on this.
Yeah,
at all.
right.
Because premature has never been in my DNA at all. Okay? Gage, you getting married. Did you even know that? Have they told you?
They have not. I just found out.
See, you're getting married. You say, well, what day? I've already told y'all the day. So if you don't know the day, maybe you should go back and look at them other videos that we made.
Come on. If
What
y'all
are y'all doing?
don't know the day, that's how I know y'all don't care about me.
Oh, okay. So you haven't sent your postcards out yet.
Wow.
Your envelopes with the money in them. Say, hey, it's right here to Gage. Be sure and share it with Griffin. Type stuff.
Yeah.
It's his wedding.
Come on, support.
It is his wedding.
You ain't even got to send it straight to me. You can send it here. That way we can use it on these things. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be for me, hell. You just got to send me something.
Listen to me. I want y'all to listen to me close. This right here is where heptacoloptical is what this next part is.
Now that's huge.
I know you didn't get to see it last night, but I was watching Glued to the TV. We saw history last night in which we've never seen since Barack Obama took that inauguration and did what he did with it.
Okay, so this is
big. The word monumental.
Now,
Tammy before the weight loss.
Okay,
stuff like that.
I see where you're going there with it. Okay.
LeBron and Bronny.
Yep.
Got in the game last night, and it's the first ever father-son duo to play together in the NBA. All right? You say, well, they just doing that for show. Listen.
What are y'all talking about doing
and I ain't the first one to say it, but I'm going to be the first one you hear say it. All right? It was going to happen eventually. Okay? Say, oh, well, he's on our playoff roster.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want the distraction going on. Oh, Bronny been playing G League. Yeah, now all of a sudden his first game playing with his dad, is in the damn playoffs, and I'm like this.
Right.
I'm like that right there.
Yeah.
And that's what really upsets me. We got it out of the way.
Uh-huh.
We can move on now.
Keep it going. Keep
LeBron and I. For those of y'all that don't know, me and LeBron were pretty close.
Right.
He called me last night.
And
he was like, hey, I'm thinking about putting up 50 tonight. What do you think about that?
50?
And I said, the thing is, LeBron, everybody knows you can put up 50. Not everybody knows that you can put up, say, 20. Because it's not in your DNA to put up such low points.
Yeah, I see.
So he was like, I understand where you're coming from. He said, I was going to get triple. And I was like, that's just too much. Calm down for this game so that you can enjoy it with Bronny.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And that's what he did.
That's what he did.
He really enjoyed himself more than anything in this whole world.
See, I didn't even see the game, and I'm already enjoying it right here.
Right there. And you say, well, how do they transition like that?
Yeah.
Well, they're talking about something, and they just transition to something else.
Well.
And what I want to tell you, this segment right here brought to you, because we forgot to do it last week, the week before, and the week before. This segment right here brought to you by whose license plate is it anyway? If you could just move ahead just a little bit. SSKKRT. You understand what I'm saying?
Well.
Mr. French, if you're out there, all right, Richie, we thank you for the tag.
We do.
We thank you for your support. And we're praying more than anything that you will get better.
Yes.
Both mentally and physically.
Yes.
that you would get better each and every day in each and every way. That's our prayer for you. And we want to thank you for listening to our license plate segment. Whose was it anyway? We done told you.
If y'all had
All
listened,
right.
you'd have known.
If you was listening, you'd have known. All right?
I mean, my God. Some people.
Right off to something else.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to go this way.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
We'll come on.
we've talked about building this, we're calling it the lodge.
Okay, yeah.
We've called it
Yeah.
the lodge. We're building a duck blind / deer blind because of the location.
Yes.
It's perfect for both.
Yes, yes.
And I am glad to say today that it's finished. It is finished as far as what we're going to do this year. We're going to pull up some pictures, maybe a video right here, and y'all just tell us how nice it is.
I mean, it's nice.
It's so nice. Watch this.
So you better say it's
Listen and watch. Griffin, why do you do what you do when you're doing it as you're doing it? Okay, because I get the results. Okay? It's right here called results. Alright? You're thinking, what's he showing me the woods for? No, it's a blind. See, I knew you was going to be confused. Look. Got a little shelf up there. Something I've noticed about me right off the get.
My God.
I've noticed this about myself.
And it's a good thing. I said, my God, in a good way. Chill.
I got to get with the program, or I got to get out the program. We've said it here before.
But
Okay?
See, here's, in my eyes,
Here.
you've been in the program, so how you going to get in or get out?
You must have that 20/20 vision, son.
Well,
Because I know what you see is what it is. Like it is.
what I see.
I respect
Vision.
y'all. You say, you know, there is a rhetoric around town, around the United States.
Like that, right?
Right.
Okay.
And it leads us straight to na shuvala. This is our next talking with your hands segment. You say,
Here
"Wow,
we go.
already."
Already.
And you've seen us do it a couple of times. He just pointed it out. All right. Say you don't know what the hell you about to say next. You just talking at your ass.
Right,
Okay.
Right.
The anticipation will build up inside of a human when they see. And I've done my own scientific study to myself.
To yourself.
I did it to myself, and I said, "Wow, this is really working." Because you know how I am. I'll get in front of the mirror.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do 2 sets of 3, and it works out. Okay? Because I don't want to be like who? Y'all's ass. All right, now I've
Your
already
ass.
implemented a few of our hand gestures. In
Okay, let's see.
This is the next one I'll say, and this one is so crucial.
So, oh God.
Gage says something just, over in left field, and I say, Gage, I don't want to be the juxtaposition, but yes. You see how that anticipation was building up in him?
And if you notice, it's kind of like he had like some, let's say, clay or Play-Doh in his hand. He was kind of rolling that into a ball.
You want to make, and see, show your hands again. You see how your hands are straight?
Yeah.
You want to get a little bit of cup action.
Oh.
I'd say probably like a 32A almost.
Okay.
And you look like this. And you'll see this a lot, from important people. The president, a prime minister, different people. It's not big circles. It ain't this.
Right.
You start doing this, you look
You're
like...
You're doing it wrong.
What are you, a cheerleader? I mean, what are you doing?
You're in
It's
there in the
little.
kitchen rolling that dough.
You want to go
Yeah,
fast
you
and make
ain't
them
doing that.
think, this right here, how fast my brain working. Okay? Something like that.
So
You're
we're
welcome.
We're going to use it kind of like
Go ahead and use it.
in a sentence. Hey, Griffin, you go over there all the way at that fridge and grab me that screw,
Oh, yeah, well, I have to get up. And
I mean,
no.
okay. All right.
You see, I built up so much inside of him, he even had to let out that. Y'all are welcome for that hand segment right there.
Now practice and learn.
Practice 2 sets of 3 like he always says.
Off in that mirror.
Look, this next segment is something that we don't do near enough. All right, we're gonna tell a little plumbing story right here.
Tell him a little plumbing
I'm brand new to a truck. All right, so I'm pumped. Got the outfit on. Got that uniform tucked in. Got the belt. Shoes that shine. Hair like this. Got that pen and pad. I'm ready to take notes. Whatever you need, I'm there for you. All right, well, I go to this call. All right, this call is, say, a water leak. All right, need a water leak fixed. All right, well, when I pull up in the driveway, I meet this guy we're going to call Steve out there. Now, Steve is about 6'1" and maybe 130 pounds soaking wet. All right, Steve wears glasses. Big old glasses, like this right here.
I got you.
All right, his friends probably call him Compass because his eyes is like this. All right, one north-south, one east-west. He be a good hunter. All right, you tracking?
Yes.
I knew something was wrong when I pull up in the driveway. I get out the truck. Oh, Steve, how you doing? I was like, hey, how are you? He said, I'm pretty good. And look, he's one of these right here with his glasses on. He always got to keep them glasses up on his nose so he, like this. I said, man, it's good to see you. I go through this whole little spiel. He's like, so he says, we're going to the house right here. Well, we start walking towards the house. He opens up the glass. He opens up the wood door. He goes in. He shuts that wood door behind him. And I'm like, and in my head, I'm thinking, I'm brand new to a truck. What did I say? He's pissed off. He's probably calling the office right now. I'm fired. All right, what just happened? Well, come to find out, he lived with his parents, all right, who had to be 85. We're going to call them Mary and Joseph, all right? And Mary is like, Steve, you mind showing Griffin where the leak is? Now, I know of this family because one of her grandchildren, one of his nephews, went to school, was a grade below me. So I kind of know his family, never really talked to him. So Steve says, yeah, I'll show you, it's right around here. So he takes me to the back of the house, and we got that crawl space door right there. Now, this is like it's either my first real call, not on a weekend, or my second real call, not on a weekend.
Gotcha.
And Steve is down on all fours. And he like this, and he turns them things sideways. And he took that door off. And that damn stream of water, where that water leak was hitting him dead in the center of his dome. I mean, right there, y'all. Right there. Had he not been wearing the glasses, there ain't no telling what'll happen. But instead of doing this and getting out of the way, my boy Steve over here, he gonna sit there and fight it. Look. 15, 20 seconds. I'm not talking about 1 or 2 seconds. I'm talking about 15, 20 seconds. By this time, I'm trying to be professional. I have done made my way to the front of the house, and I'm on the ground, and I'm rolling, and I'm thinking, if they see me out here, they going to tell me to get the hell out of here. All right? I get back around. And old Steve, he over there laying down on the ground. He done had to reach all the way from the back because the whole front looked like he done jumped off in a pond. He got that shirt. Leaks right there. I said, I think I got that. I got that much, old Stevie boy. All right. That ain't where his story ends, though. That was me wanting you to know who my boy Steve was. So me and Steve become friends over this 3 days worth of job I had to do. And the reason I remember it was either my first or second job ever is because I remember the owner of the company literally ordering me material and tools, and it showed up to the job, and I stocked my truck with tools on the job.
Gotcha.
So me and old Steve, we done become good friends. And old Steve, because he only weighed not even 100 pounds, old Steve, if you weigh 200, you fat. You are a pig, a slob to him. He said, yeah, I used to be married. He said, I had 2 jobs. He said, that first one paid the bills. He said, you know why I had to get that second one? He said, I'd get there about 8 o'clock, have to work till 11, buffing them floors. He said, you know what that second job was for?
What was that?
To feed her ass.
Yeah.
Stevie, that's a damn enough. So about that third day, Steve said, "Hey, I want you to come out here and look at something." I said, "All right." We go out to his vehicle. He had him about I say like a 2001, 2003 white Trailblazer, you know, the cooler looking ones. And he said, "Look off in there." So I opened up that door, and he got the bucket seats. But my boy Steve has done built a wall between the driver's seat and passenger seat all the way to the glass. Like one bump, you think the windshield's gone. It ain't legal, ain't no way in hell. And he done built one behind the front row of seats. And he done drilled him 2 holes, about 3 inches circle. He said, "I'm a big can drinker." He said, "When I'm going to work, I drink 2 or 3 Mountain Dews. I throw them in that hole." He said, "It took me about 4 years." He said, "But I finally filled that whole thing up." And then I went down there at recycling place to get paid. He said, "You know how much you give me for 'em?" I said, "Dude, I ain't got a clue." He said, "Think about this." He said, "Open up that back catch." He said, "It's an avalanche of cans coming down." He said, "I'm getting paid." I said, "Well, how much did they give you for them?" He said, $7.50. I said, "They gave you $750 for them damn cans?"
Jeez.
He said, "Son, you ain't listening to me. They give me $7.50. They give me $7.50. He said, "It took me 4 years, and they give me $7.50. He said, "But that ain't the worst part." I said, "Steve, there ain't no worst part." He said, "I had to go down there to the cleaners." He said, "It took me $15 to clean all that shit up." He said, "There's so many stains in the back." He said, "So I lost damn near $8 collecting cans for 4 years."
Jeez.
I said, "Oh my God."
That
What do you even do at that point?
that is incredible. Holy crap.
I mean, he ain't been able to use his vehicle in probably 2 years because he thinks he's getting paid. And they done, look, when you see it ain't even a stack. When you see a little slither of ones, and she does like this right here, and hand it to you like you done gave the people in the drive-thru a 20, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I can't imagine. So, Steve, I think about you all the time, bud. I hope you're doing good. And I hope there ain't a single person with an ounce of body fat on them anywhere around you, bud. Thank you.
Do you have like a phone number? Does he do like custom builds or?
He probably would for us.
Gotcha.
He probably would for us.
See, I didn't know. That's why I was asking. But
now I want y'all to listen here, and I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to me.
Good story.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
I'm a natural athlete.
Natural athlete.
I look, and I mean I haven't taken steroids. Not like I'm some God's gift to earth. I'm just saying I'm a natural athlete. Is what I'm saying. Look, you know, they call me up and they say, "Hey Griffin," they said, "since you're such a professional at everything you do you mind playing in a golf tournament this coming Friday?" I said, "Let's do it." Now this right here.
They didn't call you.
This right here is one of them things that'll piss you off. All right?
Oh,
they done
God.
said, "Hey, Griffin, I need you and 3 of your buddies to play in this golf tournament." I said, I'll make it happen.
Oh yeah.
So I
Too
asked
easy.
3 people, "Hey, can y'all be in this golf tournament? It's
Yeah.
a Friday. It's a Friday morning." They said, "Yeah, we'll take off work." It was
Gotcha.
It was not the tournament they thought it was. They thought we were playing in the BBB, which I play with 3 random people, same, but not work-related people.
Yeah, I mean, 3 different people.
Sunday night, 1 week before we supposed to play golf,
Oh God.
I get a phone call that says, "Hey,
No.
you know, you're gonna have to tell them 3 people don't show up because, you know, this is this tournament, and this is one that everybody from work plays in." Okay, yeah. Hey, why don't I do that? Why don't I tell them people that done took a
Are
day
you
off of work
serious?
and say, "Hey, get that ass back to work because
Wow.
you ain't playing no golf with us." All right, I'll let you know how it goes. I'm planning to shoot 14 under, and that's not as a team, that's as me.
Right.
So I hope the rest of the team can get 2 or 3 off in there. But that's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's all you had to say.
That's all I have to
Well,
say.
hey, call 3 buddies to go hunting. You know, you got so many deer over here. Well, no, see, we can't do that.
Look,
Because this is your property, not theirs, too. But they're my buddies. And
they're
you
your
asked.
buddies.
Well, this is just not their kind of deer, so.
To hell with them.
Are you serious?
Let me tell you something. All right?
The lack of respect.
I'm going to start getting some RSVPs off in here. All right? Or I'm quitting this. All right?
And I am, too.
You say, we ain't scared of you. Well, you should be. You say, well, are you even about that life? Do you even carry that thing on you? Who in God's green and blue and all them other colors earth do you think you're talking to? You think I would wear a Carhartt? A Carhartt and not keep that thing on me?
Are you
You
serious?
crazy as hell. Look, number 2, metal and stainless steel. Look, eraser, I can pull it out. How much I need, I can use right there.
He's got it.
Come with the metal cap. I keep that thing on me at all times.
At all times.
You never know when, all right, hey, me and Gage, we's over there eating lunch. All right, he said that right there. All right, let me take note of that. All right, hey, you know, Barack Obama come up to me. Can I get your autograph?
That's too easy.
Stuff
Over
like
looking
that.
like it.
Stuff like that.
Right.
You know, I can write down a number of things. Say I come up with a new preamble,
Uh-huh.
new Bill of Rights. All of a sudden, they wondering, why is there 11 of them? Number 2, metal Carhartt shirt. Keeping that thing on me at all times.
If you ain't got one,
Get one.
get one.
All right, number 2 has to be, you say, what size lid? 0.5.
Come on now.
I don't want no big writing on there. 0.5. Thank you.
What you gonna use, like a 0.7 or something like that?
Yeah, 0.7. I've even seen a person try to use 0.9. Just use a paint roller.
I mean, come on.
You know? My God.
I mean,
You start to piss us off. All right? Look. I want to dive right off into this, and I don't want to do nothing else but dive off into it, and I hope there's water in there, because when I dive, I might dive head first, and if I dive head first and ain't no water, I'm going to get hurt. All right?
You heard.
The World Series coming up in baseball, and let me tell you, there ain't nothing but about $7 million worth of people.
$7 million
Well, I'm
worth
just
of
thinking-
people.
And we talking about per second. Okay?
Jesus.
I want to congratulate one
Yeah,
human and
yeah.
one human I want to congratulate.
Well, let's congratulate them.
And this person was drafted, I don't really know drafted or signed, whichever one, to an unfortunate situation down there at them Angels. Now, you get to play with the greatest white player of all time named Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
But old Mikey Poo done signed the largest contract in the history of the world. Okay?
That's
But
huge.
the team sucked. So what does Shohei Ohtani say? He says, hey, I want to go to the other side of the street, and I want to play for them Dodgers. Well, guess what? He's over there. He said, my wing kind of hurts. Why don't I just have the greatest hitting season of all time? I may even steal, 113 bases. So he's over there, and now he's got the greatest hitting of all time, and he's in a World Series. I want to congratulate the Dodgers and them damn Yankees. You say, well, who are you pulling for, Griffin? You know, we know you're big baseball guy. Who are you pulling for?
Uh-oh. This is huge right here.
This is big, and here's the reason
yeah.
this is big. The reason it's big is I don't like either of the two teams. But some of my favorite players play on both of them daggum teams.
And see, that's just the way life goes.
And I'm looking at it left to right. Okay, over here on them Dodgers. Left for L, for L.A., for the L.A. Dodgers.
Okay, I see where you're going.
I like Shohei, all right, and I don't believe Freddie Freeman at all. You had to have known you could have come back to the Braves, all right? Matt Olson has 1 or 2 good years. Look at him this year. All right, so Freddie, you ain't in this. So I know you're watching because you're a subscriber. You ain't in there. All right? I like Mookie Betts because I got to see him play at Boston.
Yeah.
All right, he's playing over there.
Right.
I got to see him in person.
In person.
So we got Shohei and we got Mookie.
Okay.
Over here.
On that side.
On that side. On the
So you
North
got-
X, North is in the New York Yankees.
Got 2 sides.
Listen to me. Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Enough said. What am I even talking about?
Well, I mean,
I've got to see him play as well.
well, I mean, they got to meet him last week. He was on the pod. So, I mean,
Did y'all not catch it? You might should go back and watch it.
At the end of the video, you'll see Judge.
You'll see him there.
If y'all would pay attention, geez. Anyways,
So,
back to what you said.
with that being said, I don't care. Juan Soto is, my new villain. He's that person I love to hate. Great player. All right, but I can't stand something about him, and I'm pretty sure it was because he played for the Nationals. All right, get off of me.
Get off
To
of
hell
him.
with them Nationals.
Get off of him.
I'd rather see them Dodgers in there any day of the week. All right? Well, look, it come to fruition.
Did you hear that K he put on that week?
All right? Gage,
Uh-huh.
we're going to end it.
Talk to me.
We're going to end it right here.
All right, talk to me.
Is this a good place to end it?
One more thing, I think.
Go ahead.
Which I got it right here.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I want to talk about, the top contenders for, 2024, the Heisman.
Well, I can tell you who the hell it ain't. It ain't Jalen Miller.
I'm going to kind of share
It ain't
this.
Jam Miller. It ain't
Hey,
Justice Haynes.
hey, now we ain't
It
going
ain't
to do it like
Roy
that.
Williams.
No.
It ain't Malachi Moore. It ain't none of this.
All right. Here we go. I mean, we ain't really got to talk about it. I'm just going to feed them the
Go
facts
ahead.
if they don't
Go
know
ahead.
already.
This is the facts.
As
daily.
of October 21,
As of October of 21.
2024.
That's not today's date. That's when this came out.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The top contenders of the 2024 Heisman Trophy are
Okay.
Ashton Genty.
Oh,
Boise
old
State.
Ashton.
I
Ashton.
he's standing there like Michael Myers. I mean, give him a break. He like he is.
Here's the thing about it. I haven't got to watch him, but them stats is very good. Go ahead.
He's a beast, man.
Go ahead.
We love him. But, I mean,
Who else is on there?
he's averaging 9.9 yards per carry.
I mean, who are they playing?
Now, that's what I'm saying.
Falkful
We didn't have to go there, but we did.
went.
See, the next one would be Cam Ward,
All right.
which is Miami's QB.
And here's what I want to say to all the people that's listening. Of the teams that I've watched, Cam Ward is at the top for me. I know what y'all are saying. Oh, you ain't seen this guy play. He's better than that. Kenny. Shut the hell up. One, that's a lie. So shut up.
Wow.
But, damn, Cam Ward doing good.
He is.
Go
he is.
ahead and proceed.
All right, so the third one,
The
which
third one.
I'm not going to say these are in order.
Well, they ain't in order.
They're just right here.
Because I tell you the real order.
Dylan Gabriel from Oregon, the QB.
I've always liked that woman off Law and Order, by the way.
But I mean, no big.
She's been on there 30 years.
No big. Now this is one of my favorites, just because I like him.
Okay.
Travis Hunter.
Oh, Travis Hunter. Now,
I mean,
here's the thing about it. If this were called the MVP,
yeah,
it's not even close he wins because he is the most valuable player on any team,
yes,
period.
yes.
Is he the front runner of the Heisman? I give him top 3 right now.
Yeah.
I don't see him being better than Cam Ward right now. As far as the Heisman winner, most valuable, it ain't even close. It ain't even close.
I'm gonna say he's a two-way star who led the conference in catches with 49 for 587 yards and his 6 touchdowns. I mean, my fault. All right.
Offense, defense, it don't matter. He covers it all. Special teams, hell, if they down, they may put him in at quarterback. Let him.
All right, so we're right here
Okay.
on this one.
All
I'm
right.
going to let you take a rest right here. So you go ahead
Well-
and take a rest right there.
And this, oh Lordy Jesus, this is. I'm going to skip over the bull crap ones like Dylan Gabriel. No chance. No chance. Who do I like on here? Carson Beck. I don't see it.
I
I mean,
don't
he's pretty
either.
far down the list. All right, you lose to Alabama, you see what Alabama been doing. So
Yeah.
they got Jalen Milroe down here at the bottom. Maybe I'm not watching the same games y'all are. Was this a preseason list that y'all just came out with in 2021?
I mean, come on.
Or in October 21? Come on, do better than that. Do better than that.
Can you do better than that? Yes, you can. And if you can't, well,
You 3 for 3, but on the last half you 0 for 8 or have me else be ready.
I mean, come on.
All right.
All right, but that was my little topic I wanted to touch on right there. But
Gage, does that mean you're ready to end this thing?
If you guys are ready, then I'm ready because I really don't give a damn what you think.
We have had a blast.
BLAST.
This right here is our final little what's the name, if you will. It involves a customer that I've been to on multiple occasions.
Right.
And I have even told Gage like a week and a half ago, no more than 2 weeks ago, I said, hey, you ever seen a road deer? He said, no, I ain't never seen no road deer.
I ain't even heard of it.
I said, well, it's this little, it's a deer, but he ain't but about 45 pounds. I said, it's even hard to think about. I said, but I got his customer, and he got one.
Well, in my head, as he's telling me that, they're pets. I mean,
they're pets. You know what? At 45 pounds. Judge is bigger than that.
Yeah, my lab weighs more than that.
But, would you believe it that we got a call there today? And the reason that I say this is because it's hunting season. We're all getting that hunting fever. You can see how bad he's got it.
I'm itching. You see me over here doing my fingers like this.
It's bad.
Because I wasn't in that tree stand.
Long story short, this man was a marine biologist. And you walk in his house, and first thing you see is a giant elk and a giant marlin.
When I mean giant.
Giant son of a gun.
I could sleep on that son of a bitch.
And as I go to tell Gage, because it looks like one of them, fake ones they got up at Hobby Lobby, I said, by the way, that marlin ain't fake.
As we walking up to them stairs, in my head, I'm like, that's fake. That's just for, like,
good decor.
Yeah.
No, neither was that yellowfin tuna sitting there.
Oh, well, my wife caught this one.
My wife caught it.
Oh, really? Okay, so they were real.
Oh, you know about the wives that'll go fishing with you. Yeah, I didn't know they were real till just now.
Well.
But, and then he starts talking about, last week, and, he's he got his eyes like this, Last week, I went hunting and with Fred Eichler, and, he's a big-time hunting guy. He's on TV and stuff, the outdoor show. He said, of course, my gun, scope got knocked off. He let me use his.
Right.
And I killed that antelope. And he is telling us his story. And I'm getting so hopped inside, I'm thinking, man, on the way home, if I see a deer even laying on the road, I'm going to get out and just on that ass. He done got me so hot for hunting season, I couldn't even think straight
understand.
For the next 30, 45 minutes.
When we left that house, my eyes were glued to them woods. I was like this right here, looking for him in there.
Woo!
Well.
That feeling I had inside, I said, damn, is this buck fever, or was it that coffee with that espresso shot I took?
It probably could have been both.
I'll never know. All right, but I'm more hyped now than ever. Look, you can probably see me out there at 1 o'clock a.m. What's Griffin doing out there at 1 a.m.? Well, he's off in them woods.
Yeah.
What's he off in them woods for? Well, he going hunting. He's so excited, he's sitting there like this.
He's ready at any moment.
That's because that Weather Channel said it was going to be 73, not damn 27. I'm out there. I'm damn near froze.
Like that. He can't move. What do you expect him to do?
Couldn't move, guys.
I mean, Jesus. But anyways, you want to go ahead and explain it?
Go ahead.
Well, we walk up to the room, and when I tell you it's so beautiful in there,
it's a beautiful scene.
I said, "Hey, sir, do you rent this room out?"
Glory,
because if you do, I will move me and my soon-to-be wife in. If you don't mind, I will move in. And he said, "No, I'm sorry." He said that that whitetail deer right there that I took from Texas, it takes up the whole room. So I'm sorry, we ain't got enough room for you. I said, "Are you serious?" And he said, "Yes, sir." Well, I'll tell you what that done for me.
What did it do for you?
That lit a fire up under my ass to go out this weekend getting them woods. No, I may not kill me in no big old 12 point.
Ain't gonna be none of that.
He may be a spike, but guess what?
What you gonna do with
I'm gonna throw him right on that dinner table and say, "Baby, dinner's here." And she's gonna say, "Thank you, but I don't like it." And I'm gonna say, "Well, ungrateful."
Yeah. Oh, well, you didn't cook no sides with it. Well, all right, hey, how about I'm out here killing the meat? Why don't you go put your garden out there? Get you some veggies from out
Grow
there.
some veggies.
I can't be the only one feeding this
Natural
damn family
grown.
out here. All right, bring home some of them Texas Roadhouse rolls with you, and then you start feeding us. All right, because we love that shit. We love that shit. Don't talk about that butter.
Hey,
on
I
there.
got you. Look.
You don't talk about that butter on
He
there.
did too.
Stop.
You break it open, that steam.
Right
comes
now, I
out.
need to hear your top 3 favorite breads. Favorite breads, go.
Honey wheat bread.
No. What is he saying?
No, I ain't done yet.
From a restaurant.
Oh, from a restaurant.
What are you talking
You
about?
said bread.
What,
That's
you building
bread.
a PB&J over
No,
there?
I gotta have many breads. There's many breads.
We sit down, and you ain't got to order appetizer because they like kiss that bread. The top 3, you hoping they sit down right there.
Right here for one Texas Roadhouse.
All right, you got Texas
Immediately.
Roadhouse. All right, bingo.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna start off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
go
gonna.
ahead.
Well, I'm gonna match your one. I'm going
Okay.
Outback one.
Okay.
Got them little nuts off in there, little brown bread. Go ahead.
I see. I ain't never had. Mine used to be before they closed.
Okay,
Which they're bread, but they're kind of biscuits.
'Kay.
Red Lobster.
that's my number 2.
Jeez.
They still sell them in the boxes. I'll go in there and
No,
make them
they
right
don't.
now. I'll go in there and make them right now.
Okay. See. Look, my stomach finna die. Nah, we can't do that. Number 3.
Number 3. Tough.
And this is.
Tough.
And you just gotta understand where I'm coming from. Number 3 is gonna be Olive Garden.
100%. 100%.
Especially.
100%.
Especially when you get that salad. And
100%.
Hey, we'll catch you guys back after this one because I'm going to eat.
I want to give my honorable mentions real quick. My honorable mention is Texas Roadhouse. All right. The only thing about Texas Roadhouse is I'm not big on any of their food. All right. So I wouldn't want to be there in the first place. But you give me some of that Texas Roadhouse butter. Look, I'm out there with that butter. I got the brown cinnamon sugar, whatever the hell that shit is.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like this with it.
How much you putting on it?
That right there was the 5th little thing they give me, and I'm 7 right there. Look like a damn ice cream sandwich.
I'm talking about so good.
Like that right there.
See, and here's the thing. You can get those, which are not the same rolls, but you can get those rolls, I think, at Walmart. And it comes with the cup of, like, the little glaze. Because we ate some the other night. Put them in the oven. They come out the oven. You take that glaze and you put them glaze. Oh,
You shut up.
Hey.
You shut up.
Hey. You ever heard of Texas Roadhouse at home without going to get it? Right there.
Here's the last one I'm going to bring up, and this will just be a memory for some of y'all. You ain't even old enough to remember it.
Okay.
There used to be a little place down there in Decatur called Princeton's,
Princeton's.
and they would bring you a croissant. And you say, well, croissants ain't even that good. Well, when they throw that honey and that butter on there,
No, honey and butter.
and it's sweet, to God be the glory, great things He has done. And that's how we end in her. God bless you, and God bless America.